Alright, so we accidentally did a story mission, but we didn't have a piece installed. So we couldn't go to the next zone. So, I don't normally skip over being a loot goblin. But I am going to skip over being a loot goblin. Dude, it told me I didn't have one. It also is trying to tell me I don't have a scrapper, which is patently false. I've got 2. I mean 5. I could probably leave a couple, if I'm being honest. All this other stuff will get used, potentially. We do have an alliance called the Fightin' Taffs. Fightin' Taffs. Fightintaffs. What's your story, Morning Glory? Photography has become incredibly difficult. Radiation and whatever else is happening here means most film is ruined, but you have to believe that I saw... Well, yeah, I know clearly it's South Korean, but like... On the internet, I err on the side of specificity so that somebody doesn't adjust their glasses and hit me with the... Actually, there are 2 Koreas, Taff. North and South, although it does stand to reason that South Korea would export their foodstuffs to us because North Korea is a dictatorship run by a man called Kim Jong-un. Now, he actually inherited the dictatorship from it. Put me in a North Korean work camp, Jesus, please, just make it stop. So I always err on the side of gross, over-specificity during my conversations with the internet so that I don't inherit that kind of bullshit headache. Because someone's out there with a loaded, well, actually weapon pointed right at my head at all times, just waiting to pull the trigger. To the gulag with you. Alright, let's see what kind of guesses we have left. Oh, I have new quirks since the last run. I would like to investigate, please. What's going on? Alright, so there's something going on with my wipers, and then there's another... Oh, well, that one's the car, whenever the car's in the air. That might be a new car thing, though. Let's go see if we can figure out what's going on with our wipers real quick. Oh, yeah, no. Like, it... Honestly, it's Tuesday, but in my head it's Friday. I thought it was Wednesday when I sat down, so I'm already really disappointed that it's not later in the week. But yeah, if I was like chippy about it, I'd have been like, oh, you know what, Butter Toast Man, you motherfucker. But yeah, no, I got it. I'm also saying, for the sake of aggressive specificity, I'm just like, fuck, I can't. I can't ever assume that the audience is gonna go with me on anything. All right, we were going to. Oh, right. We're gonna see if maybe we can figure out what the wipers are doing. If it's not anything too bad, then who cares? So let's go here. Wipers go left, lights brighten. I thought we fixed that. It looks like they're dimming, but I actually think that that's... what brightens looks like in this game. Alright, 1 electrician's kit, please. I could have sworn we fixed that before we went to work. Jam! Hi, friend. How the heck are you? Are you going to East? I say that I'm not going to East, but I'm getting excited for the people who are. And it looks like I have inked my deal with Voodoo Ranger, and for the year of our Lord 2024, intermittent or what do you call it? Every other month, intermittent. Every other month in 2024, I'll be back in the Voodoo Ranger fold. How many guesses do I have? So many guesses. Bi-monthly. Yeah, bi-monthly. I will bi-monthly be back in the Voodoo Ranger fold. I've reached out to Noah and been like, exactly when does that all start up again? Car crashes. Can't see how many guesses I have left. Oh, it's because I'm being too... Alright, so when the car does something, the dashboard does something. The car warps, the dashboard flickers. When the car receives anchor, the dashboard also switches on faster. Yeah, the dashboard's on a different one. The car moves slow. My car doors aren't doing anything weird. Drains. When the car brakes, the shifter toggles. That would be fucking terrible. When the car goes backwards. The steering wheel wobbles. Let's investigate this one. When the car moves downhill, the radio Alright, the radio does something when the car goes downhill. We'll keep that in mind for next time. Alright, let's pick our route and get back there as fast as humanly possible. Was that it? No. Is this? Dadgummit. Alright, we're gonna bypass as much of that as humanly possible. Rusty says we can. Rusty says that we can just kind of. Rusty says that we can kind of try to fast track it, and it'll just kind of give us these like junctions and byways. Is semi-monthly the right one? I feel like semi-monthly well, no, I feel like bi-monthly is absolutely the right one. I don't know though. Do I have to go to each one? I don't know, maybe we'll go fast. It might be full, J the 111. It might have filled up with randos. Let me log in here after this run's over. Bi-monthly means twice a month. What is every other month then? I'm not gonna do anything that's not right by the road. Because honestly, our car is a gas guzzler now, and to accommodate that, we've had to take off battery stuff. Beating heart, damn. Bi-monthly is correct. Bi-weekly means every 2 weeks. I haven't had a structured payday in so long, I wouldn't even begin to know. I wouldn't even begin to pretend to know how that works. I'm gonna steal the anchors and just get the hell out of here. I feel like I robbed people yesterday of, I feel like I robbed... I feel like I robbed people yesterday of a story beat because I was a big dummy and didn't put a piece of equipment that I needed on the car, so it didn't count. So we have to go do it again. I'm a little bit curious about this place. Twitch doesn't do paychecks. I get paid I get paid monthly, but like it doesn't do like paychecks so much as the money that I've earned gets deposited into my account. And that's it. Like, I have to account for everything else. I have to account for, my own taxes. I do my own, you know, I pay for my own healthcare. I will say we do get some healthcare through Amber's work now, which is half the reason she's still there. For all the bullshit stunts that they pulled, I don't think she'd still be there, except we found out they were pulling bullshit stunts right after we signed up for their healthcare, and it's better than what I can buy for myself. At least better than what I can buy for myself without spending $1 jillion. This is not right. I have taken a wrong turn. Haha, when the car goes downhill, it changes stations. That's what it is. So we're gonna change stations a few times, is what I'm hearing. There's a road over here somewhere.
Hello? Is anyone out there? If you can hear it, I'm in Sector E. Well, I think I am. I was walking my dog along the night beach trail. We got off track, and it's been 3 days. I don't know what to do. My dog would...
I'll be super pissed. Dude, okay. I'm getting frustrated. I can't figure out how this fucking road works. Holy shit, I found the road. Oh my god. Our work just let everyone know yesterday they're changing our bonus structure. Pretty much cutting everyone. Oh my god. Let me stop and pay that the reverence it deserves. I feel like that deserves more attention than what I'm giving it right now. Pretty much cutting everyone's base pay by 13%, and since it's now a sliding scale at the end of the year, it could be up to 25%. What is going on everywhere with every... What is going on everywhere with every business? You know? Like... I feel like everybody in the world right now is struggling with the fact that the people who control their money are trying to make sure that they don't get as much of it. Like, I can't remember the last time somebody showed up here and had good news about a pay raise. But sure as shit hasn't been me.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Oh, I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. Bunbarian on a 6-month gifty from Glitch going into month number 6. Bunbarian, thank you so much. Alright. I gotta prove to myself that this was at all worth it. Ice, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, genuinely. If I just stayed on the road. You guys better be staying put. I'm not fucking around today. Just to let them know I'm serious. These are literally, like, I think literally only useful right now for investigating quirks. You playing? Alright, if I just follow the road, listen, I'm not really a road following kind of guy, you know? Oh boy, I should have followed the road. Saving so much time though. I don't know that we saved that much time. We saved some time. Hold on. I want to talk to chat. But to talk to chat, I have to stop everything that's going on. Ugh. They're rough, man. I just hate that, like, I mean, like, obviously it sucks, you know, selfishly it sucks for me because when y'all are feeling pinched, I'm feeling pinched. But, you know, on a more human level, I like almost all of you. We're gonna leave that exactly where it is, but like, I like almost all of you, and am rooting for you, and I hate how many sort of duplicate stories I keep hearing that are kind of on the same page of all the same sort of bullshit happening to everybody. God damn, how many of these things are there? Alright, well I thought I could fast track back to the story element, but I sure couldn't. I will probably stop in the Act 3 zone. Can I just go there? I can't. Our company had the best 5 years in existence. Last 5 years, the rest of this year, early next year are already booked up, so it makes it even more greed-based. Fuck that, dude. In a big way. I like almost all of you also, Taffy, but fuck that Ollie Queen, dude. I always have to leave wiggle room. I always like to leave, again, for the sake of specificity, I always like to leave wiggle room, because inevitably, there's going to be one person who's going to be like, hey, Taffy, fuck you, I hope somebody comes in your omelet. And I'll be like, ugh, I'm going to ban you because I've never really liked you. And they'll be like, oh, you said you liked all of us, and I was there for that stream. And I'll be like, yeah, no, I know I said that. But for real, though, I do not like you. And they're like, oh, Taffy's a liar, Taffy's a liar. Ooh. Again, this is just gonna be like stuff right on the road. Otherwise, I'm leaving it all alone. Hello? There we go. Oh, the paddle tire. I was like, what the fuck is this fish doing in here? It's the paddle tire. I don't really need that, though. I'll make sure to gas up on the way out of here, too. Time to shit in Taffy's milkshake. D3 D3, D1, C23, and B1 are how you can try to fast travel a bit if you select those as the first location when leaving the shop. Gotcha. So that's how you select multiple locations? Or like, I've never understood why it would let me select multiple locations. It always just seemed like a way to screw myself up. But I guess that like makes sense now. It's like, okay, well I want to go here first because it's the fastest way to get across the map. And then here second because that's where my next story point is. And again, yeah, again, happy birthday, Bumbarian. Oh, wait, was that? Oh, wait, you're not good. What are you? Shaggy Scrambler. I cannot remember what I needed to scan that for, but I needed to scan that for something. We're not in the right zone. We're not in the right zone for marsh eggs and stuff like that. I was thinking like maybe I'd stop for marsh eggs and swamp coral. But I don't think we're in the right spot for swamp eggs and coral. Maybe we are. Oh, ah! I guess we are. Well, again, I really think this run is essentially about me getting back to that story beat. I don't have anything that I need so bad. Aside from really, like, actually, honestly, the stuff that I really want right now is corrupted energy. Which doesn't, well, it does happen in this zone a little bit. Not super often, though. I just don't want to get into a space where I spend the entire day looting on this one run. I want to push the story forward at least one chapter, you know? I don't want to forget that there's a story in this because I like loot goblining in this game. Like, honestly, I don't like watching Tarkov, but I get it. But the inventory management of it and the grind of it is what turns me off to that game. It's not that way in this game. I was watching somebody play this the other day. I think I was watching, I was lurking in, Hunter Wild's chat. And I was watching him manage and deal with, like, just all the stuff that he found, and I was like, oh, that's cool, he's gonna use that to build blank. In my head, I was like, oh, he's gonna use that to build blank. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man, I hope he doesn't leave that behind because he doesn't have space. He could jockey it around and it would work just fine. So I don't know what it is about this game in particular that just makes me feel okay with the inventory management aspect of all of it. Woo. Woo. Don't mind me, just changing radio stations. I don't think I need that other one. The other one's essentially in the middle of the lake. I think I'm fine. Yeah, that was a conga line of bullshittery, the likes of which I had zero desire to interact with. No desire to engage in that horseshit. AKA, what's going on, friend? How am I doing? Not bad, I guess. I don't know. It feels different from day to day. I don't think that's on. Or I don't think that's open. There's some days I feel really good. And like, there are some days that I don't do enough, but I still feel pretty good. And then there are some days where I do plenty and I feel like crap. So it all just kind of depends.
Hey man,
yo, Noah.
Bits.
Taffy Gamma's bonkers. We'll chat when I get home, but this con's cool and very chill. There's literally a dedicated game night every night that's literally everyone goes to, just plays each other's games. When I say everyone, I mean the industry parties were planned to start and end before it. Oh my god. That's pretty cool. I admire that. Yeah, dude, like, don't get me wrong. If Twitch falls apart and I end up a fucking paralegal at your office, I'll go with you. I'll go with you to all the cons, dude. I love going to cons. I love meeting people. I love meeting people and, there we go, there's something. I love meeting people and hanging out and talking shop and just hearing about people's passions and all that jazz. If I was still rocking an extra $5,000 or $6,000 a month like we were back in the glory days, I'd just stream from the hotel room and just hang out for sure. It sounds fucking awesome. So many tourists. Nope. I was gonna stop at that silo, but I have zero desire to mess with Jabba the Hutt's diarrhea hole over there. Alright. What'd I do this to? Meteor Medley. Or Meteor Medley with Swift Storm and Torn Apart. Torn Apart's still happening here. Fuck off. I hate this. Alright, well, let's go find out what Torn Apart sounds pleasant. I can't wait. What a fun thing this is gonna be. I feel like we are also just gonna haul ass through this section too. Call it a hunch, chat. I feel like I'm not gonna do a lot of exploring on this run. Nope. I'm not going down there. Even for corrupted energy, I'm not going down there. No, we're out of here. We're going to the next section. There's perpetual stability. We're gonna push the story forward. I'll stop for stuff. Oh. I'll stop for stuff that's right by the road, and that's it. Well, that's all the healing I have time for. Maybe it doesn't mean that we get ripped apart. Maybe it just means that there's a whole bunch of stuff that has the intention of quite literally tearing our car apart. Like those guys. Those guys suck. That might just be what this means. There was one that we had to deal with that kind of insinuated that, like, there was gonna be caverns, and I was like, oh no, is it gonna swallow my car into a sinkhole? But that's not what it meant. What it meant was all the anomalies that were coming after us were coming at us from underground. Maybe that's the same thing here. Is like maybe there's not like a specific thing that's happening where just shit just falls off our car at random with no explanation, but maybe it's just that everything that happens is the kind of stuff that happens that would lead to a part being ripped off. Again, I'm not doing anything that's like not right by the all these healing hearts are great. I'm not doing anything that's not right by the road. I'm hoping it'll heal my attachment over here. I guess if it doesn't, now's the time to go out and fix it. What are you? What's going on here? Mini turbine. You're just dead ass broken, huh? Alright, well, we'll fix you on the way back in, I guess. Unreliable. I love that for us. No, man, I have not found the lawyer yet, and it bums me out. We have found... our current bobblehead is some sort of some sort of like 1912 1912 Satan is a goat and all of the witches in Salem worship him sort of bullshit. Like a Lovecraftian nightmare monster. I don't want to be in this zone. This zone can kiss my ass. But he's got like a nice name. I can't remember what it was. He's like Fred. Yeah, the goat man. And then we went, ah! And then we went with Balto as our air freshener. And then we're back on the high-tech steering wheel. Alright, we got perpetual stability here. And no other weird bullshit. Is his name is something like Phil. We got a salt shaker on our antenna, but we have not found the lawyer. We've been looking for him. I've been putting myself at risk trying to find you in zones. Have I not, chat? I have drained my battery with the research finding thing. I think we have to go fast again.
All you have to do is drive fast enough along the barricade. We believe in you.
Aw. Those little assholes were not here last time. I don't think. Yeah, I've gone out of my way. I've drained my battery. I've gone back into the storm. Anytime I can find a truck that would potentially have collectibles in it or cosmetic items. And I have found quite a bit of stuff. But by God, I have not found you. And I have searched high and low. I'm actually surprised. I feel like the deeper we've gotten into the game, the fewer collectible items we've seen. Alright, I'm gonna go fast.
Near the barricade's operating station. Can you get in there and look around? We need something that'll give us the lay of the land.
You want me to look around this place? I mean, I guess. The switch. On a map? I guess this is a thing I could have done before and didn't. Limb magnets into thermocrystals? That seems real bad. One thing about not loot goblining is that I do not have resources to fix myself if it all falls apart at some point. Maybe it's in here. Scan barricade map and operations tower. That's gotta be right here, right? How have I somehow missed this? Oh, here it is. All right, now we go fast.
I'm uploading the barricade map to your ARC device. By my calculations, if you electrify all 8 posts, you'll have all the power you need.
Let's go.
Oppie, does that seem right?
Does it seem right to you?
I think so. Yeah, I ran the numbers a few times, and I...
Then get to it, driver.
Welcome back, baseline. Hans Zimmer did the score in this part of the game. People don't know that. It's a weird time to think about this, chat. But how great would it be if our St. Jude subathon kicked off? Oh, thank God that went away. How cool would it be if our St. Jude subathon kicked off and Hades 2 came out at the same time?
You're making good time. Keep it up.
How easy would it be to play 12 hours a day every day? And then cook for like 2.
Looking good, driver.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
Few more to go.
Yesterday we fucked this up because I had a piece of equipment that was missing from my car, so I couldn't advance. So I looted this place until I almost literally had no place else left to put loot. I looted this place within an inch of its life yesterday. Save my battery a little bit. I don't know why my lights were on. My battery's actually going up now because we're going so fast. Yeah, this engine hauls ass, man. To my knowledge, there is one engine that is stronger than this. And we just haven't unlocked it yet. It's actually an engine where they basically say, like, this is too much engine for the car you're driving. And I'm like, oh yeah? I would like one of those, please. But that said, yeah, this is very speedy. Ooh, almost so speedy I didn't make that turn. Almost done. I still may loot this zone within an inch of its life. Depending on what they have me do after this part's done. Sometimes you don't get a choice and it just goes on without you.
Recharged. Arc device readings at 4.2 gigajoules and holding steady.
Good. Then we're all set. The arc device is ready to go. It'll hold that charge for as long as we need it.
Well, good, I can loot a little bit then. Right?
Pedal to the metal, driver. Storm's coming.
I take it back. I do not get the loot, as it turns out. Time to change radio stations. Sorry, Noah, if you're here. I mean, like, if you're here in the zone. Relatively painless. Yeah, no loot for me. Warframe chat. Help a brother out.